Introducing Zap-A-Pack. Cheese Whiz for one.
Starts with a flip, then a zip, zap, and dip. Make your leftovers hip with a zip, zap, zip.
New Zap-A-Pack cups. Cheese Whiz for one. For a hot cheese sauce and a zap.
For a meal or a snack, get the new Zap-A-Pack. Tangy cheese whiz for one. Gonna make your food. Zip it, zap it, dip it.
Zap-A-Pack cups. New from Cheese Whiz. The flip it, zip it, zap it way to add a little zing.
The shape is distinctively advanced. The cockpit designed for comfortable travel over time and distance. The Honda Prelude SI, a slightly ahead of its time machine.
I just don't know how to meet the right woman anymore. I mean, there's so many great, exciting women out there, but the last thing you want to do is sound like you're giving them a line.
You just have to go with what you feel.
I feel I want to give them a line. I just don't know any. You know any good lines?
Edward, you are in a rut.
I know. And you're not doing a very good job.
I'm just a psychiatrist, not a miracle worker. I do the best I can.
I wish you could do better.
Stop dancing, Edward. Sometimes you have to take some risks with your life.
Look, Donna, starting over isn't easy. Ann and I have talked about this 100 times.
And?
My secretary. It's not as if I haven't made an effort to meet anyone. The other day, I saw a woman driving by in her car, and I followed her with my eyes.
You animal.
Yeah, Ann says I should have written down her license number.
Aha.
Aha, what do you mean by that?
Anne.
I've told you about Ann before.
Yes, but I didn't realize the two of you were so close.
Well, her desk is right outside my office. What are you getting at?
Well, have you thought of dating her?
Maybe.
Aha.
Aha, will you stop saying that? No one says that anymore.
Edward.
Okay, I thought about it, but I don't think so.
Why not?
A lot of things. She's on the rebound. She works for me. She's not black.
Excuse me.
She's on the rebound.
No. That other thing.
Well, I mentioned that she wasn't black.
No, you didn't. I would have remembered that.
Well, you got a problem? You think it's not white or right?
It's really up to you. This is the kind of thing you have to decide for yourself.
Well, I'm thinking of asking her out.
Really?
Morning, Ann.
Hi.
Gee, that's a pretty outfit. Is that new?
Actually, it was the only thing in the house that was clean.
It looks very clean.
Well, thank you.
Boy, it's been a long week, hasn't it?
Oh, it's been too long.
Are you, you doing anything this weekend?
Edward, I'm just trying to get through the day.
No, I'm sorry. I should have realized. I don't know what I was thinking about. Thanks anyway.
Well, wait a minute. What are you talking about?
Depends on what you're talking about.
I'm talking about Fred calling me last night.
Your ex-husband?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Same thing.
But I just told you.
Yeah, I know, but I sort of sensed that something was wrong. It was written all over your face. Fred.
Yeah. You know, when he called, he sounded so charming.
Mm-hmm.
I almost got the feeling that he wanted to get back together again. What are those flowers for?
These? Well, I was passing the florist, and I saw these in the window. They looked so lonely, and I got them for my shirt. Did I get too many?
No, with a button down, you can carry at least a dozen.
So, your ex-husband called.
Edward, I'm really torn here. Fred wants to see me, and I need some advice.
Well, I don't know whether I'm I'm the person you should be asking. After all, I'm not totally unbiased. I mean, we work together here, you know, close by and stuff.
Yeah. But I still don't know what to do about Fred. I have all this anger towards him.
Want to talk about that?
I dropped out of college to support him, and when he got really successful, he dumped me. What kind of guy is that?
I think the technical term is jerkus americanus.
You're right there. I don't even know why I'm still thinking about him. Katie and I have a new life now, and I'm really looking forward to the future. All kinds of great things are going to happen to me.
Well, that's good, Ann. It's not easy to break with the past.
I'm going to see him. Thanks, Edward.
Mm-hmm.
You forgot your flowers.
Well, they look so nice there. Why don't you keep them?
Well, thank you. They're very pretty.
Yes. They are.
Son, I ask you to slice the tomatoes, not torture them.
Ann is making a big mistake if she goes back with Fred.
Well, why does that bother you?
Doesn't bother me. This isn't personal. There's a bigger issue here. Nobody's satisfied these days. There's no sense of history. Everybody's running. Will you tell me where are they going? I tell you, it's all a matter of urban alienation.
You know, I have no idea what you just said. But suddenly I feel very close to God.
What is this?
It's dinner. What do you think it is?
Well, I don't know. I didn't want to assume.
You're really concerned with Ann, huh?
Of course, I care about her. I care about everybody. I care about all living things.
Okay, nature boy. It's time to eat.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Grandpa.
Hey, sugar, baby.
So, what's cooking here?
Whoa.
Hey, guess who invited us to dinner tonight?
Who?
Mark Elliott, down the street.
Again? That's the third time this week.
Mark's mom doesn't mind.
Yeah, and she makes a great beef Wellington.
Can I come with you?
What's wrong with those kids? How come they never eat here?
Instinct.
Well, just let them go. I'll give it to them for breakfast. You in a mood?
No. It's just that Ann's got so much going for her right now. She's got a great kid, a great apartment, a great new job, handsome boss. Why muck it up with an ex-husband?
Would you like to hear a story?
Does it have anything to do with what we're talking about now?
Totally irrelevant.
Then why would you be telling me?
You remember when you were a kid, how good it made you feel when I told you a story?
Yeah, Dad, but those days are past.
Oh, come on, Edward. It'll make you feel better.
Okay, but I'm not sitting on your lap.
This is about a woman I dated named Betty Armstrong. Now, that's not the famous astronaut's wife.
I'm kidding.
That's someone else. Someone very special. She invited me over for dinner one night, and after we ate, I sat down on the couch and started petting the cat. The cat was dead. Dead as a doornail. And hard as a rock. Well, as it turned out, Betty was a mortician in a pet cemetery. She apologized for leaving her work out, wrapped it up, threw it in the icebox, and turned on Charlie McCarthy.
Is there a light at the end of this tunnel?
Well, now, let me tell you. Betty came within a hair's breadth of being your mother. And she would have, too, if she hadn't kept telling me how lifelike I looked.
You know, this stew doesn't taste as bad as it looks.
Oh, you like it, huh?
Oh, yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, that's one of Betty's old recipes.
So, did I tell you you've got a really nice office?
Really, really nice.
Look, Mr. and Mrs. Porter, now you guys have been here a whole hour and we have yet to discuss your problem.
Oh, God. I think he knows.
I don't know anything. Sit down.
Dee Dee, I think I'm going to have to be the brave one here and just jump in.
Please, jump in. Dive in.
Well, Dr. Sawyer, you see, we've got this little problem.
Yes?
It's very personal. We're married, as you know,
Mm-hmm.
and we've, well, as of yet, haven't been, well, in a way that, well, what I mean is we haven't consummated.
You mean no sex?
Oh.
Well, don't feel that bad. I mean, this isn't that uncommon a problem with newlyweds.
We've been married 3 years.
3 years.
And don't let anyone tell you time flies.
Well, so, what's going on? I mean, why is nothing going on?
We were scared.
We never could quite break the ice.
It's kind of a problem if you want children.
Yeah, it would tend to work against you.
So, what do you think we should do?
It? Now, this sort of thing happens from time to time for whatever reason. But I'm sure that when you get around to breaking the ice, you'll find that sex is a very joyful adventure.
Really?
Yeah, pack a lunch. Why don't we meet again next week, and maybe we can get you two to start thinking about interfacing.
I feel very optimistic.
Good. Good luck. And may the force be with you.
Hi, sorry I'm late.
That's all right, that's all right. So, how did it go with Fred last night?
Oh, you know, it was one of those nights.
Yeah? One of those crazy nights, huh?
So can we reschedule the Wilsons for Friday at 2?
Oh, sure. So, one of those crazy nights, huh?
Actually, things went better than I thought they would.
That's good. It's great.
You know, I think Fred's changed. He's more considerate. We had a nice dinner. We talked. It was really a nice evening. I was just thinking about something Fred said.
Yeah, me too.
We agreed that we could stop fighting and just be friends.
And you have a visitor. It's Fred, the ex-husband.
Fred? Here?
You want to see him? I can kick him out, no problem.
No, that's okay. Let him in. I'm sorry, I didn't know he was coming here.
No, don't worry about it.
Come on in. Hi, Ann.
Hi. Fred, I want you to meet my boss, Edward Sawyer.
So, how is my little Annie doing?
Yeah, pretty good, Big Fred.
Fred, what are you doing here?
I saw these, and I thought you'd like them.
Yellow roses. My favorite.
Of course.
Let me put these in water, and I'll be right back.
Okay. So, Fred, what do you do?
I'm an architect. I specialize in remodeling creaky old houses like this. You know, I could knock out a few walls here and make this one big, airy space.
Well, I already have one of those, Fred. It's called a backyard.
So, Annie tells me you're one hell of a marriage counselor.
She does? That's nice. It's all true.
Must feel great helping people.
I do my best.
Great. Because I was wondering if you could help us get our marriage back together.
Say what?
I said I was wondering if you could help us get our marriage back together.
Say what?
Even when she gets mad at me, she still loves me. Mom's real funny that way. Whenever I got hurt, she would always fix it. I've been eating hot dogs since I was a kid, and I was good at it.
Oscar Mayer beef hot dogs, made with pure fresh beef and no fillers. Oscar Mayer, one of the nice things moms do.
Moms take care of the kids they love.
This is a phone. This is a finger. This is how easy it is for anyone to get 100% fiber optic long-distance calls that cost less than AT&T and sound better. Just call U.S. Sprint now and talk with the best.
There's good news and bad news. First, the bad news. 3 out of 4 unsuspecting people will get gingivitis, an early form of gum disease. Now, the good news. Listerine Antiseptic is the only non-prescription mouthwash accepted by the American Dental Association for its significant help in preventing and reducing plaque and gingivitis. And Listerine still kills bad breath germs. So brush, floss, and use Listerine. It's good news for you, bad news for gingivitis.
Wherever you want, you can go. Freedom. There's a road that'll take you there. Freedom. 'Cause Mr. Goodrich knows it's not just a car, it's your freedom.
How do you like baseball?
I think it bites.
A divine new comedy.
He's all yours, guys.
From the creator of everything in the universe.
You made these by yourselves? Thank you.
The new Padres of prime time.
Get a job, will you?
Have Faith premieres Tuesday after Roseanne.
Fred, I can't be your marriage counselor because I'm involved with Ann. I mean, not involved in the typical sense, except I know her a lot. Well, not a lot. Actually, we're strangers. Who are we talking about?
So, are you saying you won't help us?
Help who?
I just asked Edward if he could be our marriage counselor.
You did what?
Well, we got along so well yesterday.
As friends, Fred, as friends.
You see, this is just the kind of thing you could help us with. What do you think, Ed?
Well, Fred, you know, a lot of couples just need more distance between them.
We tried that. Annie and I have been apart now for almost a year.
Well, maybe you're one of those couples that needs more time. 3, 10, 20 years.
I can't wait that long. I want us together again. Is that so terrible?
Fred, we fought all the time.
But Ed can help us with that, right, Ed?
Fred, if I were you, I'd go for that distance thing. Look, I feel very awkward giving you guys advice.
Oh, maybe you can recommend someone who can help us. How about it, Ed?
Well, how do you feel about this, Ann?
Well, things are just happening so fast.
Come on, Annie. Let's give it another try. We used to be a real family.
Okay, well, there was that woman. What's her name? Dr. Dantley.
Cheryl Dantley, didn't you say she should have her license revoked and be thrown into prison?
So I did. Oh, okay, give me a couple of minutes and I'll come up with a name for you.
Annie, remember the magic we had together?
Yeah, you disappeared.
I'm back, and I can change.
I'll have that name for you in a second.
Fred, I just can't forget all the things you did.
But we had a lot of fun together.
In the beginning. Maybe.
Remember when we went to Disneyland? And we threw jelly beans at Pluto?
And he started chasing us.
We hid in Fantasyland? Can't we give it another try?
Fred, there were so many problems.
Annie, I can't make it without you.
Here's the name of a very fine therapist. Give him a call.
You're a hell of a guy, Ed.
Don't mention it. All right, Pam, lights out, bedtime.
Dad, wait. I'm just finishing my book.
Sweetheart, the last time you read a Stephen King novel, I had to stay up till midnight convincing you that dolls don't come to life.
Dad, that was last year. I'm grown up now.
Oh, I see. Didn't there used to be a wall over here somewhere?
Did you see what I put up yesterday?
Who?
Cameo.
Is that who these guys are?
Uh-huh.
Hmm. How would I look with a hairdo like that?
Possessed.
Oh, I see you got your own poster here.
Dad, that's not me. That's Janet Jackson.
Little Janet Jackson? She looks like you.
Nah. You think so?
Yeah.
'Cause I always thought I looked a little like her, but I wasn't sure if anyone else noticed.
Well, it's obvious to me.
Me too. No, Katie thinks she looks like Tiffany. Of course, I think she's delusional.
No, I think she looks a lot like her mother, Ann.
I'm thinking of making Katie my best friend.
Well, that's a good idea. Katie's a great kid. But now don't wait around. Call her up. Send her flowers. Yellow flowers.
Dad, are you feeling okay?
Sure. I'm just trying to say that if you like somebody, let them know. And you get some sleep, okay?
Dad?
What?
My dolls are moving.
Well, maybe they just have to go to the bathroom. The school teachers, Mr. and Mrs. Jensen, have decided to patch up their marriage. As a result, Mr. Jensen will write on the blackboard 500 times, "I shall not commit adultery." And I would appreciate it if you could type this up in duplicate for me, unless you think I need more copies. I'm always interested in what you think. You have such lovely thoughts. I know it sounds strange to you, but I would love to know more about what you think. You're a lovely woman, and you have a smile that takes in the world. I can understand why Fred would want you back, but please don't do it. The man is too tall. His feet are too big. Man, how are you? I was just taking down some notes here, but as a matter of fact, I don't think I'll need them. I think I'll destroy them. So, how are you?
Fine. Well, I've been better. Not so great. Awful. I feel awful.
What happened? Didn't the therapy work out?
Fred and I had this knockdown, drag-out fight, screaming, yelling.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry. Maybe I sent you to the wrong person.
It was in the parking lot. We never even saw the guy.
Well, what can I say?
The thing is, I didn't really want to get back together at all.
I'm glad you realized that.
I'm not in love with him anymore.
Then it is time to move on.
Absolutely. Yeah. There'll be others.
You bet. What others?
Edward, this is where you're supposed to say, of course there'll be others.
Of course, there'll be others.
What others? I'm glad that it is finally completely over. I'm just sorry that I had to drag you into it.
Well, I can't tell you what a thrill it was to be there.
Thank you, Edward.
Look, Ann, if you need someone to talk to over the next few weeks, I'm here.
I could use someone to talk to.
Well, maybe we could go out and talk.
Go out?
Yeah, you know, see a movie or something.
You mean like on a date?
Well, I don't want to seem like a vulture swooping down.
Edward, please swoop.
For a moment there, I thought I'd lost you.
I'm here.
Yeah, but where will you be Saturday night?
Where will you be Saturday night?
We do feed them the very best. We feed our dogs the Pedigree Select Dinners. This is a brand new product, especially for little dogs. The texture's perfect, it smells good, looks good, the dogs love it. What more could you ask?
New Pedigree Select Dinners, recommended by top breeders.
What they'll grow into is anyone's guess. What they'll grow out of is what this sale is all about. Save 20 to 30% on all their clothes and accessories at the JCPenney Baby Week sale.
Do you have 2-pan pizzas for one low price?
Oh, what do you see there?
2-pan pizzas?
Then we have 2-pan pizzas.
I see, thank you.
Bon appetit.
At Little Caesars, you'll really see 2-pan pizzas.
Pan.
For one low price.
If I can't concentrate, I'm lost. So I eat a Snickers, and I know I won't be hungry for at least 3 hours, and I can do my studying, and I can go to bed.
Packed with peanuts, Snickers really satisfies.
Snickers really satisfies you.
Saturday. Phelps is framed by a most dangerous old foe.
This room will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Mission impossible. Then, a hospital held hostage may be running out of patients.
You will never get past me.
He's trapped just like us. A Man Called Hawk, following Mission Impossible Saturday.
Glad everything worked out. You want to talk, or should we just sit here in the afterglow?
This is Charles Gibson.
And Joan London.
Tomorrow, father and son daredevils, Evil and Robbie Knievel.
Also Bonnie Raitt, Shirley MacLaine, and Robert Duvall tomorrow on Good Morning America.
Tomorrow, Sable offers Alexis a deal to stop the vendetta against Blake on Dynasty. Then Barbara Walters gives a quiz you can't afford to miss. Watch America's Kids, Why They Flunk, a Thursday night news special from ABC News. Now stay tuned for China Beach next.
Friday, late night talk radio linking listeners coast to coast, who calls and why they do. Plus, a new medical procedure that may eliminate the need for corrective lenses.
It is a great success.
Watch 2020 Friday.
An ABC News brief. Now from Washington, Ted Koppel.
Good evening. Peter Ueberroth's bid to buy Eastern Airlines collapsed today. The deal was called off after Eastern refused a demand that a trustee run the airline until the sale was final. House Speaker Jim Wright told reporters today he never knowingly violated any House ethics rules. Boxing great Sugar Ray Robinson died today at the age of 67. Later on Nightline, a federal law designed to fight the mob. Critics say the law has gone out of control.